What's up, y'all? It's Chase Matthew, and we got a pretty cool video for you today. I don't really know how this is gonna play out, but I've been on the road a whole lot. We've been out on tour with Keith Urban. We just got home this morning. I'm on like 2 hours of sleep, but I got a cool idea. I just bought this truck off of Facebook Marketplace, sight unseen. I still haven't seen it. Y'all are gonna see it first with me. But I got a pretty good deal on it, and it does not run. Not that that's surprising to anybody, but I bought another box, and today we're gonna try to get it running and drive it to my favorite hibachi place. I just want some yum yum sauce, man. I'm really excited to see this thing get here and see what I really bought. You know, sight unseen, you never know what you're really getting. Since the last video you guys saw that we did like this, we gave away a Cadillac Eldorado, a 1971, to my manager, Ken. You guys go check out the story right now if you haven't seen it. We drove that car 15 hours from Michigan all the way down to Tennessee and restored it and gave it to him as a gift. He cried like a baby. We love you, Ken. Here it comes. Drum roll, baby. Woo! Yeah, baby. It's another second gen. Dude, that thing is huge. Look at that lift on it, thing. Damn. Shout out my boys Chosen Towing and Recovery for bringing this thing to me. This man got 22s on the tow truck. All right, so we got it off the truck. This thing is a whole lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be, but so far it looks like there's some incredible parts on this thing. And I initially found out about this truck through Facebook Marketplace. A guy was trying to get rid of it, and he said he put a new transmission in it, new engine in it, like a reman motor, but never got it to start. So I'm thinking that there's probably something wrong with either some fuel delivery or the timing may be off on the distributor. Most times the reman motors, they're not gonna be out of time from the factory or from the plant. So I think we'll be able to figure it out today, get this thing running, and go get some hibachi, baby. Let's get this thing in the shop. All right. Long bed. Well, first glance at this thing, looks like it's may need a, oh wow, they spray painted throttle body. So it's got oil. Here it is. And fluid. It's got transmission fluid, that's good. Said it ain't never been started. He sent me a video of him cranking it over though. So let's put a jumper on this thing and see what it does. I just heard that fuel pump kick on. Everybody back up here and see what we got. It's got fire. It's got a spark. God, it was loud. All right, we figured out what it is right out of the gate. The timing is out. Something's not right. It's firing at the wrong time. It's backfiring on something crazy. I'm thinking the plug wires are backwards. Something's not right. Let's jump in here. Oh, in the back. I might have to jump up in here. I'm gonna be 15 foot off the ground working on this thing. One. This shit's gotta be good. It's backfiring. Honestly, I should just take each one and move them over one spot and see what it does. This is gonna be a fun one. Just a recommendation. Spray painting your throttle body is probably not great for your engine to be eating paint flakes. All right, so being that this distributor is in the back of the motor, it's so hard to get to, and I may just end up scooting all of them over, taking one off at a time and moving them over, because I think the plug wires just got placed one post over from where it's supposed to be, which is very easy to do on these trucks because I've done it myself before. I put the wires in the wrong spot because the number one post for cylinder number one on the cap is not actually where it shows in the pictures most time, and a lot of people reference the photos. So yeah, got to move the plug wires over. Let's see what it does. Oh, the whole distributor's loose. That probably don't help. Dude, the whole distributor's just like turning in my hand. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we just got the distributor cap off, and yeah, there's nothing on here that's marked cylinder number one. Part of just having those, like, you know, cheaper caps, I guess.
Hey, what are you wearing back here?
Huh?
Your underwear. They're out.
You talking about my jockeys? Go get you some. Go get y'all some jockey underwear today, baby. All right, so we got the plug wires switched around. Some of them were shorter. I had to swap a bunch of wires around. We're gonna see if this works. I got a good feeling it's gonna have a misfire, at least 2 cylinders. Yeah, let's turn the key, see what she does. It ain't happening. Let's turn it a little bit. Let's see if it does anything different. Backfire. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Let it ride. All right. So no major improvements. So we're gonna take all the wires back off, reroute everything. I'm gonna put this thing on top dead center on cylinder 1 and line that thing up and make sure that we're right where we need to be. Damn, this is nice. This is kind of easy to get to. I ain't never been able to sit up under the truck when I do it. Ha! All right, y'all. So we got top dead center done. Number 1's marked, and I've again had 2 hours of sleep, but we're gonna crank it and see what it does.
Make sure it's in gear.
Yeah.
Woo!
Thank you, Jesus. So I broke the oil pressure sending unit sensor when we were back there. So I don't want to run it too long because it is a brand new engine. It hasn't been broken in yet. And I don't have any oil pressure right now. So we're gonna try to fix that. Yeah, it doesn't have a drive shaft in it. Shit. Look who it is. Mom and Mamaw just showed up. What are you doing, Mama?
Bringing your car back to you.
You look good in this thing.
Thank you.
Got some fresh tires on it, huh?
Yes, absolutely. Can't figure out how to use one of the controls, the mute, because I just heard your face came up on the screen that they were playing your song, but it was muted and I couldn't figure out how to get the mute off so I could hear you perform it.
Huh.
And that would just happen like 10 minutes ago on the way here.
Wow. Look who else is here. JD. Hi, Mama. I'm so greasy. I don't want to mess up your church clothes.
He's been stinking his car up.
Has he?
Oh my goodness.
Jay Dizzle.
I had some.
What
I
you
had
doing,
pork
boy?
barbecue yesterday.
He had some pork barbecue.
I think that's what it is. It's smelling. So
So I just bought hey, Mama. So I just picked up a truck off a marketplace, sight unseen. A guy put a new motor in it, new transmission, and he hasn't been able to get it running. We put it in here for about 20 minutes, changed some plug wires around, and it just started up and runs great. It's got a brand new engine and everything.
I mean, it's taller than my head. You know I won't be able to climb up in that one yet.
wow.
Well, look at them tires. Look, I'm not kidding. Look.
I can't even get on the tires.
Lord have mercy.
We're at one of my favorite places. I love and hate this place sometimes. Depends on what kind of day I'm having. We have made it to O'Reilly's. There ain't no telling how long that gas has been sitting in that truck, so just to make sure we burn it out nice and clean, we're gonna grab us a bottle of octane from our favorite people, Lucas Oil. All right, so we're back in the shop. We got the old one out. I got the other piece out. Basically, this is what it's supposed to look like, and this is what happened. This broke off of this, and then it's stuck in this thing. It's gone. It's out of there now. So now we're gonna put the new one in. So I started to realize something that scares the crap out of me. I don't think that's from that, but when we started the truck earlier, oil started coming out of the bottom here, and I was like, okay, I remember I broke the sensor. Maybe it was coming from the sensor. Well, in my hand back there, it didn't feel like there was any oil around that area. As a matter of fact, this is the piece that broke. And yeah, there was no oil shooting out the top of here or anything. So I'm trying to figure out where this oil came from. And to be quite honest with you, it looks like it may be coming from the rear main seal. That would really suck. But yeah, we're gonna fire it back up and see if we got good oil pressure. I'm gonna try to get under here and see where it's coming from. Maybe it's coming from somewhere else, but the chances of that are, I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon. Let's get it fired up. All right, we got oil pressure, really good oil pressure. Look at that. Oh, it's coming from the oil filter. I think it's coming from the oil filter. So maybe the seal's bad. We'll get a good look at that. All right, so now we're draining the oil, trying to find out, what this oil filter looks like. So I'm just trying to create the least amount of a mess. We'll just go get some fresh oil from Lucas, throw it in here. She should be fine. We're gonna see what this oil filter looks like. We're back again. So after punching a hole through the oil filter to get it off because it was extremely tight, it was leaking oil out of there. And I think it was because the seal was a little larger than the inset, I guess, groove that it's supposed to sit in. And I think that they got it so tight that the seal had like pushed out. Something's wrong there. Got a new filter on it, just filled it back up with oil, and we're gonna see if it's still leaking. I pray it's not, because then we just wasted 5 quarts. All right, so got the truck started. The oil leak's getting better, which is surprising. I don't know how it gets better, but we let it run. And as you can hear, I got new smoke detectors, so I'm glad to know they work. I think it might end up calling the fire department. I don't know, so I guess I'm gonna call them first. Still. All right, y'all, so we got the drive shaft in. And now we're getting this air box back in, which has already been duct taped and it's not in the best shape. I think we got us a runner. And your boy's getting hangry. I really need some hibachi in my mouth.
Hold up, wait a minute.
That sounded. Oh, and this is why we don't splatter paint the exhaust manifolds. It's pretty dry. So it was really low on transmission fluid. It's active fine now. Oil leak's dripping a little bit again, but we're gonna go take it down the road and see how she drives. Well, I ended up taking it down the road, thinking, oh, okay, it's got a little mist, but we're gonna see if this transmission's working out its kinks. And it didn't. Actually, it got a little kinkier. I think it's out of gas. So we're gonna check if we can find some gas. All right, so I think the distributor got turned. As you can see, it is 6:45. We started this today around 11 o'clock. What I thought was gonna be a quick little 20-minute fire up, figure it out, turned into a quick little 20-minute fire it up, thought we had it figured out. Here we are, still couldn't get it to run right, but it was running half decent. And we got it all put together. We were dealing with all kind of misfires. We said we might as well just go buy the wires, go buy a cap, go buy a rotor. You know what? If it don't start right now, I'm gonna walk mom to the hibachi place. Fire it up, see what she does. Keep cranking it. All right, go ahead. All right, so we have been here. I don't even know what time it is. I'm really exhausted. But we done flipped these plug wires around 15 different times. We finally got it to fire up. It is right. It is correct. I don't know what they put on the cap. Shout out China. But it's right. It's correct. It's good now. Yeah. Y'all want to hear it start up? You want to hit it, Matt?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Turn the key on it. Smooth. My boy Matt is gonna do the fuel sync on it. I don't know how to do none of that. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. Tell them about fuel sync.
So fuel sync, so the distributor on these doesn't set ignition timing. What it actually does, it sets the cam and crankshaft like signals to where it actually pulses the injectors correctly. So we just got to make sure, it's kind of like the old school way of setting ignition timing, but now we're going to set it based on the fuel.
Hell yeah. Yes. Thank y'all for going and getting this.
You're welcome.
She runs. And I can eat it, right?
Hell yeah.
I know we still ain't drove it, but she runs.
She runs.
All right. So, I mean, the plan was to have this truck running in time to go sit down and eat, but it did not happen that way.
The day had different plans for us, but we still got that hibachi.
We got the hibachi. Gonna take her on her first ride tonight. Wish we had some daylight out, but she'll be all right. We got a tail light out on this side, but it's all good. It's all good. All right, Matt, you ready?
Do I need to bring a tow strap? What do you think?
Probably. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
We can dig it out.
All right, here we go. Oh, it's kind of sputtering. Needs a little love. I think it's actually out of gas. Oh, it's hesitating like it ain't got no fuel.
How far away is the closest gas station?
It's like right up here. I don't know if we'll make it though. Wow, this thing drives really good. I was looking at the cams on the axle when I was under it today, and they're all like backwards. So I think like an alignment will really do wonders on this thing too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the fact that it's not death wobbling right now, that's pretty impressive.
Pretty wild. We're running like, well, 45 with these tires, probably like 60. Yeah, it's sputtering bad.
Yeah. Oh, we made it though.
I think we made it. Don't die on me, baby.
We got the jump box.
Don't die on me, baby. Hang on. It just died. Look.
Yeah.
Literally just died. All right, we got some fuel. I wonder if the tune's working this thing.
Maybe.
She started.
She started up.
Thank God she started.
CD light right there means there's a CD in it.
Is it CD?
Yeah.
Wait. Should we even see? Should we look?
Nah, I think we should
play it.
Let's just play it.
It might set the tone.
Yeah, let's just play it.
All right, let's just. Is it gonna play it? Oh. Okay, go off then.
Who is this, Chase? Do you know?
I have no idea
I don't
what
either.
music this is, but thank y'all so much for watching the vlog. If y'all think I should do a giveaway with this truck or maybe something, I should probably turn the headlights on. If you guys think we should do something cool with this truck, let me know and drop in the comments what we should name it. We'll see y'all in the next one.
We're still keeping them parking lot half-ton circled on up, still lighting that fire with a diesel-filled cup like my daddy done it.